Good morning. Hello, good morning again. I always sing apparently when I'm excited, so you'll probably have to deal with that a lot. But you love it, I know you do. Okay. Hi, how's your week going? We're in the middle of it, so we're chugging along. We're going to start in butterfly. We started here a couple days last week as well. Bring your soles of the feet together. Knees are out wide. Easier the farther away your feet are from your hips. Harder the closer your feet are to your hips. You choose your limit. As we breathe, we're just kind of going to bounce our knees a little bit, like a butterfly. Inhale here and exhale. Come to that breath. Today we're in 1 Nephi chapter 9. It's not a very long chapter. In fact, it's only 6 verses. So we'll do some good yoga and talk about what we can, but it probably won't be a super long video today. Inhale, keep coming to that breath. Exhale. I got stopped last Saturday at Costco by somebody who said, "Catherine, I love your Yoga and Book of Mormon series and your videos. They make my day happy." And it made me so happy that whole day. It just made my whole day. So thank you. I love hearing your feedback and what you guys think. So thanks. Thanks for all the love. You guys are awesome. And if you have any other feedback for me, please reach out. Don't feel shy or afraid or anything. I'm just like you. Okay, chapter 9. Or insights. There are some good insights, you guys. Please share them. Okay, inhale and exhale. Hopefully your breath is kind of getting warm. Hopefully your hips are getting a little bit warm. Mine are. Feels nice. Okay, from here, we're gonna bring our legs to the side, bring our arms back behind us. We're actually gonna bring our fingers pointing the opposite direction and coming into kind of a crab walk. This is our crab walk, right? If we kept walking. We're gonna come here, but bring our glutes down to the ground. And from here, we're just gonna bring our knees to one side. You'll feel that stretch a little bit in those hips and a little bit of a twist here. Bring your chest up. So chapter 9 talks about how Nephi makes 2 sets of records, which I think is really interesting, and I really wondered why. And then I looked up some Come Follow Me resources on the LDS Tools app, and it refers to D&C 10 on why they need 2 sets of plates. And in fact, they actually lose one of them, and the second one comes in handy, which is so cool. Of course God knew that. Bring your legs up to center and bringing them to the other side. Inhale here and exhale. Bring your legs up to center. Please be sure. Okay, from here, I'll put those down for a minute and come to yoga for a minute. Our right leg is gonna come up and bend that knee. It's gonna come up onto the thigh of the left leg. Again, not the knee joint, the thigh. And then your hands are gonna come threaded in between the left and right thigh. Left hand is gonna come and bind the right hand. Okay, and then just cradle that left thigh into both of your hands and just bring it up in towards your body as much as you can, or want to. You can even stay here. You could even stay here and bring this thigh up if that's too much. So 2 sets of scriptures of the plates of brass, and they call them both the plates of Nephi. Nevertheless, I have received a commandment of the Lord that I should make these plates for the special purpose that there should be an account engraven upon the ministry of my people. He's so close to God. He is so close to God, which this whole scripture, I mean, this whole time, he's close to God. But this one, he's like, oh, I should make 2. In a human mind, bring that leg back down, switching legs, left leg up on top of that right thigh, thread it, cradle it, and bring it in. A human mind would be like, I already have 1. That's a lot of work. Why would I do 2? But no, he's like, the Lord commanded me, so I will do. I will do. I will go and do what the Lord has commanded me. He doesn't let his mortal brain decide. He just doesn't even listen to it. What would life be like? Wherefore the Lord hath commanded me to make the plates for a wise purpose in him, which purpose I know not. So much faith. He has so much faith. It really makes me want to put a big picture of Nephi in my house. Because up until this point, I've never really understood how much faith he really had. Okay, bring that left leg back down. This time, we're going to bring our hands back to the back of the mat. Fingers are facing backwards, back behind us. Bring that right foot back up onto that left knee. And this time we're going to shift our way into this left foot, bringing our hips up. Back into that crab kind of walk, but this time we're just going to kind of cradle our hips, open our hips. And that's basically all of chapter 9. But how cool to live life with so much incredible faith and so much just choosing God. Like we talked so much last week about choosing God. He is so good at just having that faith and choosing God. I just admire that so much. Okay, come back down, other side, left leg on top of the right thigh, and up. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. So, question for today, what is your relationship like with Christ? How many times do you think, God asked me to do this, I don't know why, but he did. I don't do that very often. Maybe I should do it more. Maybe I should start my days with my prayers saying, what do you want me to do today? And just follow him. What would my days look like? And exhale, come back down. We're going to roll back onto our backs. Roll that spine 1 vertebrae at a time. Shoulders last, head very last. Now we're going to bring our feet towards our hips just a little bit. And we're going to come into bridge pose. So we're going to lift our hips, our shoulders are staying on the mat, and both of our hands are going to come back behind us and bind. If you don't want to bind your hands, you definitely don't have to. You can come up as much as you want to. If this feels good and you want a deeper stretch, you can come onto your shoulder blades even more and lift up. Bring your pelvic floor up, engage your core, support that back, finding strength in those feet and those thighs. Inhale and exhale. And as we do this, maybe we'll just think about the chapter more. Throwing that question out there again. What is your relationship like with Christ? Think about that. Where is it right now and where do you want it to be? As you can feel, the longer we stay in this pose, the harder it is. So if at any time you need to come down, go ahead. If you want to stay up, you start kind of awakening those thigh muscles, those glute muscles. Engaging your core. We'll take 3 more breaths. Inhale. Last breath. Inhale here. And exhale, bring your hips down first, releasing those hands. Come back onto your spine. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. Love yourself. Love and accept your relationship with Christ. If you want to increase it, feel happy about that. Look forward, don't look past. Look forward, don't look in the past. I think sometimes we can be so hard on ourselves, thinking, I'm not good enough, I'm not doing good enough, my relationship isn't that good. It's so easy to fall into that downward spiral. Don't let yourself. Right here, inhale, love yourself, love and accept where you are. You've been through some things, and that's okay, that's beautiful. It's all molding you, and from here, you have a choice to go forward and choose God and increase that relationship with Him, which is awesome. Inhale and exhale. From here, we're just going to roll up into a seated position. Thanks for joining me on another day. I will see you tomorrow in 1 Nephi chapter 10. It's a good one. The light in me honors and loves the light within you, each one of you. Namaste.